Roshan Gidwani from Pitch Media. Today, I'm going to tell you more about Singapore's first trading platform launched by Phillip Securities to provide trading of specific U.S. equities during Asian market trading hours. Currently, our U.S. pre-market hours offer trading between 1600 hours to 2130 hours SGT. With the launch of U.S. Asian hours, investors can trade even earlier from 0900 hours to 1700 hours SGT. Investors can leverage this capability and take action on any market-moving events that are outside of the extended hours and realize the first mover advantage that is exclusive only to POEMS clients. So here's a quick calculation. POEMS will provide a total of 19 active trading hours. And today, we're going to find out how it works. I will be interviewing Yong Heng, who's an assistant manager at the Global Markets Desk, who's going to tell us more.
Hi, Yong Heng. Thank you so much for joining us today. So the US Asian Hours has officially launched. Am I right in saying that?
Yeah.
Brilliant. So
Today.
what are some of the trading opportunities?
Okay, firstly, Roshan, thanks for having me here. Okay, so to facilitate this, investors will be making trades with Phillip Securities as the principal. Okay? So this is as opposed to normal trading that Phillip Securities will be acting as the agency.
Right.
It's two very different relationships. Okay? So Phillip Securities will be acting as the principal. We will be quoting the bid and ask offer
Okay.
and bid and ask based on the previous market close, so that investors can actually make transactions with Phillip Securities with ease and confidence. The bid and offer that Phillip Securities quote will be on the POEMS trading app.
Okay.
Okay,
So very convenient.
it's very convenient.
Awesome.
Investors can see everything there. Okay,
Right.
with the unique set of capabilities that Phillip Securities has, we strive to give our investors liquidity.
Okay.
Okay, so this will provide investors with more trading opportunities.
Okay.
But one thing to look out for is with the unique set of capability that Phillip Securities has, but we may not be quoting prices on certain securities based on the market conditions, or there's very big volatile movement in the counters.
So I'm sure our viewers are interested in knowing what are some of the specific counters that US Asian Hours trades on?
Okay, to start off, we offer 38 counters. So the full list of tradable counters you can actually find on our POEMS landing page or US Asian Hours.
Okay.
So these 38 counters, there are 36 stocks and 2 ETFs. So these are your typical blue chip companies, the likes of your Apple and Coca-Cola. Okay, we'll be looking to expand the list in the future.
So Yong Heng, is there a promotion that POEMS is offering?
For the initial start, POEMS will be offering 0.08 with no minimum currently. With that said, all the other fees will apply. The likes of your SEC fee, the trading activity fee, will also apply to all the transactions.
Brilliant. That's fantastic. Now, I'm sure there are other benefits as well. Please tell us more.
Right. So investors can actually make use of US Asian Hours to price in unexpected event. Okay. For example, last month, the 7th of June, the Reserve Bank of Australia, the RBA, actually increased interest rate by 50 basis points,
Correct.
which is actually much more than what the market is expecting. So investors actually feared that the Fed will actually follow suit and increase interest rate much more than what they are expecting. Okay. So investors that fear that the bear sentiments will be carried on to the pre and regular trading will be able to make use of the US Asian Hours and liquidate their shares, okay, ahead of other market participants, thereby leveraging on the first mover advantage.
Right, yeah, that makes sense. That's brilliant.
So what actually happened that day was, after the RBA announced, okay, the S&P 500 futures actually fell by 40 basis points. Let me tell you more, Roshan. Okay, so investors can actually use it to gauge market sentiments. Okay, so investors can actually make use of the price quoted on US Asian Hours to gauge what is the market going to be when they open. They can use the data points to appraise the current market conditions. Although it may not be the best data points, but it can make use of, investors can actually make use of it to actually see what is the market going to be opening, whether it's bearish or bullish.
Okay, that's brilliant. It almost acts as a compass of sorts.
Yes.
Fantastic. Tell us more.
Okay, so there's actually a 1 hour overlap between 4 to 5 p.m. between the US Asian Hours and the start of the pre-market.
Okay, that's
Okay.
fantastic. Now, there may be stocks that are dual listed. Are there opportunities there as well?
Yes, actually yes, as the name suggests, US Asian Hours. So it actually starts during Asian Hours. So for the dual listed one, let me quote an example, Alibaba. So it's actually listed in Hong Kong. Okay, so if investors actually sees that the Hong Kong ordinary share is actually trading at a lower price, investors can make use of the US Asian Hours and actually buy there and sell it at US Asian hours, thereby realizing the risk-free return. But take note, there's a difference in the ratio. The ADR, the one listed in US is actually an ADR. So investors will have to realize, we have to take note of the ADR ratios and also the FX rate and the transaction fees between these two markets.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for your time, Young Heng. If you've got any more updates, let me know. We'll sit down and talk again.
Sure, we loved it.
Great.